The SEC has charged SolarWinds and its CISO, Timothy Brown, with fraud and internal control failures. This comes a year after the FTC charged Uber's former CSO, Joe Sullivan. Joe was convicted, and it sent ripples through the cybersecurity community. Hello, this is Trace Bannon reporting from Camp Hill, Pennsylvania. The charges against Joe Sullivan and Timothy Brown have dramatic ramifications for industry. There's the increased scrutiny of CSOs and CISOs. The precedent is set for personal accountability for both cybersecurity practices and disclosures. This means corporate security officers face scrutiny and legal responsibilities similar to CFOs and their responsibility for financial disclosures. These events mean that cybersecurity is finally elevated and part of corporate governance. Companies must give their CSOs and CISOs sufficient authority and resources to manage risks effectively. We will see a push for even greater transparency and accurate reporting of cybersecurity incidents. There are also legal and financial ramifications to corporations as well as their cybersecurity officers. I believe we will see more stringent internal controls and cybersecurity audits. This is an area where software architects can help. How? Applying DevSecOps principles, including continuous assessments being included in CI/CD pipelines, as well as additional automated scanning and compliance checks. DevSecOps embraces a culture of shared responsibility for cybersecurity, development, and operations. This is the type of culture shift needed for entire organizations. Issues, risks, and incidents must be openly communicated and discussed. From all of this, we are seeing continued calls for clearer federal guidance and more explicit guidelines. The rapidly evolving threat landscape makes keeping guidance up to date very difficult. At the end of the day, why would CISOs and CSOs want to take on these roles with so much personally on the line? There are still people like Joe Sullivan and Timothy Brown who want to make a difference to their organization and who love solving complex problems and who are, by nature, strategic leaders. Funny, that sounds to me like they are software architects. Something to noodle on.